This story was tagged to me by Stephanie Dews, and I wish I had got a hold of this story a whole lot sooner than I did. But better late than never, and it's not really that late when you think about it. But what you're looking at in this picture is something extraordinary. This is probably going to be one of the most interesting stories that I do all year. So in this picture, you see a man literally dangling from the side of an apartment complex, but he's not dangling as if he's like to kill himself or anything like that. This man actually climbed a 19-story building to save his mother from a building that was on fire. They are calling him they basically are saying he's like Spider-Man. And you know what's so crazy? This is not the first time I've done a story like this where it involved a black man saving somebody from a burning building. It's like the third or fourth time over the span of the last 2 years. But mainstream media won't give it that much attention. They'll talk about it for a little bit, but they won't talk about it past that. And so you see this image right here. I'm going to pull up this other one right here. Now, here's a picture right here of him and his mother. Now, what I think was even more miraculous about this story is that they say that this guy did this all with an injured hip. He was willing to fight through his own injury to save his mother. Now, he said his mother was bedridden, which means she really can't do for herself. And she can't really function, without assistance. But this guy climbed let me pull the picture back up. A 19-story building without the assistance of anything that firefighters would have to use, any kind of equipment to save his mother. That is what you call a hero in the flesh. Now, you know what's so crazy? If you wanted to create your own original comic book heroes, you can model it after someone like him. Of course, someone will say he's being like Spider-Man and whatnot, but you can create your own little story surrounded around this guy. But let me go back to this picture right here. Now, the story itself came out of Philadelphia, PA. It says the man who scaled a burning 19-story building in West Philadelphia last week wasn't trying to escape the flames as people initially assumed. The man, identified only as Jermaine, was climbing to the 15th floor to save his bedridden mother, and he did it all with an injured hip. CNN affiliate WPVI spoke with the hero, aged 35, who said he received a call from his sister Thursday night that their mother's apartment building was on fire and she couldn't get out. Rushing to the scene, Jermaine said he first tried to enter through the front door, but it was blocked by police. They said the elevators are not working. He told officers he could just take the stairs. They were like, we can't let you in. I took it upon myself because that's my mother. There's no limits. That's my mother. He'd hurt his hip on some stairs earlier that day, but adrenaline took over. He started climbing the fence and balconies of the building with wire cutters handy. When I grabbed a gate at the top of the gate, there was a ledge. Then I could step on the top of the ledge and reach up to the other gate and keep climbing my way up. He said he was worried about his mother's safety, not his. She can't get out of the bed or walk around, so if there's a fire, she needs help to get out. Once he made it to his mother, she told him that she was okay and that the fire was contained. She was more shocked, he said. She's not surprised by the things that I do for her. She knows I'll go over and beyond for her. The fire was believed to have been started by a trash compactor. 4 people and 3 firefighters were treated for smoke inhalation. Jermaine climbed down just as easily as he went up. His progress down the building was captured on a video that was shared widely online Thursday. He told WPVI that he thought he would be arrested as soon as he got down. A police officer told him that if he didn't leave, he'd go to jail. Reached for comment, the Philadelphia Police Department told CNN they didn't have any details on the man as there was no crime committed. He actually did cut me a break, Jermaine said. He understood the circumstances. He knew when your adrenaline is pumping and your mom is up there, you're thinking she's dying, you do anything you can. I can't believe they were actually considering arresting this man, but you know how that goes. But salute to this man, literally putting his life on the line. And he said that this man worked through an injured hip and didn't worry about his own safety, but only that of his mother's. I think that's a pretty dope story, and this is like I said, these are the type of stories that I love to talk about. These heroic type stories like this, or the entrepreneurial ones. You know, the feel good, positive stories that need to be talked about more often. But shout out to this individual. I wonder if anybody has a GoFundMe lined up for him, you know, him and his mother, you know, to pay for any damages that may have been done to her apartment, or just for them in general, for him being, you know, the hero that he is. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.